Hello and welcome once again to Hour 1. As always, I'm Charlie, and this time we'll be checking out the game Bloodborne on the PS4. As always, I'll be playing the first hour of the game and give my thoughts and impressions on it after that. With that being said, though, let's get to it. Starting the timer now, I think. Yeah, pretty sure it's gonna come kill me. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. Or maybe I shouldn't have started the timer? That appears to... No! That is so not better! So not better!
Ah, you found yourself a hunter.
Okay. Okay. Attack. Strong attack. Roll. Let's check that note. Pale blood to transcend the... Okay. I'd love a weapon. I know how these games can occasionally be. Alright. Ooh, that's nice. He's got a I don't have anything animation. What the hell is that? Ooh, charge attack. So, same button. Okay. Right hand weapon. It's time for some fisticuffs. Certainly sounds like it. Whoa! Get some! No! Okay, so that recover mechanic's kind of cool. Whoa! Was I supposed to kill it? Like a weapon would have been awesome in here somewhere. Yeah! Slap, slap, slap! Ooh. Ah! What is Bloodborne? And we're off to the right start. I feel like I was... Oh! Okay, cool. Maybe that was supposed to happen? I was doing okay against it. Alright, we're a little better equipped this time. Go down, you son of a bitch! Yeah! That feels good! This really is quite breathtaking. That doesn't sound good. Do. This is really fucking bad.
Are you that outsider? Well, trot along, will ya?
Ooh. Not everyone here's a monster. Oh shit. That's a big one. Nope, not what I meant to do. Whoa, what's that long reach? Alright, don't go that way. Shit! God damn these loading screens. God damn them. Nice. There we go. That's a lot of guys. Let's see what's up here. A lamp or no? Oh shit! Whoa! Thank you, bad swing range. Shit! Ah, crap, where the fuck did you come from? That's down. Should have gone back and got some better gear. Nope, nope, nope. There we go. Aggression for the win! Let's pop that blood vial too. Guy with the saber, he's target number 1. Woo! There we go. Not quite as planned, but I'll take it. I'm probably using way too many of these blood vials as frequently as I am. Alright, so that's an hour. You heard the alarm go off. I had to get myself to a safe spot so I could actually record this part. So, Bloodborne. If you're familiar with the Souls franchise to date, you're going to have to really at home in this game. This game could be called Beast Souls, Blood Soul, Dark Blood, whatever way you can mash up the names together. This is a Souls game through and through. I'm not quite sure why it's not Dark Souls 3 or whatever you want to call it, but this is absolutely a Souls game. From the you died screen to the combat system to... I'm not going to go into all the details. If you're familiar with how the Souls games work, this one's really similar. It is a faster, more visceral version of it, though. The combat's sped up considerably. The regain, retain, whatever it's called, the ability to regain your life after you kill something fast enough is a really welcome change in my mind to the Souls formula, because I've always found the Souls games a little slow in between combat, and this one encourages an aggressive, almost rundown strategy that I personally really enjoyed. It might not be everyone. It might put some Souls purists off. I'm not the biggest Souls fan to date, but for me, as someone who's always found the Souls franchise a tad inaccessible, this really did make the difference. It encourages combat, and there's no magic. There's no range this time around. It's all about in-your-face melee, and this game does that really, really quite well. I guess rolling with that, part of what I like about this game is I don't want to call it an easier version of the Souls formula, but it absolutely is. There's a lot less equipment, as best I can tell. You have your armor and your weapons, but as best I can tell, concepts like your weight and stuff that are gone, leaving a much more streamlined game. I've seen some media. It's been kind of hard to avoid media for this game. Not as many weapons this time around, I hear. They do more stuff. That being said, some of the items you pick up seem to be a lot more useful, so trade in, trade off, I guess, there. I'll say it again. Everything I found confusing about the Souls franchise to date seems to have been in some way remedied with this. This is a much more accessible entry into the franchise. In the case of Dark Souls 1, which was the first one I played of the franchise, I felt very overwhelmed with all aspects of the game. I wasn't even really sure what the various stat lines of the RPG system were. They're not explained this time around, but they're a little bit more intuitive, I guess, and because the game is significantly simpler in the armor category, I'm not feeling like I'm overweighting my character by accident. For those of you that are fans of that system in the Souls franchise, you could really spec your character to be exactly your playstyle, you may miss it, but you're trading all that versatility for a much more streamlined combat system, which I personally like. It feels more like an action game. The dodging, the lock-on, just every aspect of the combat feels to work a little bit better, is more focused on action. Souls are not known for action. Bloodborne kind of is, and I guess with that being said, if you're looking for an entry into the Souls franchise, this might be the best one, and then go back and play some of the earlier games, because this really is the most accessible I've found a Souls franchise game to date. With that kind of negative being said, the game takes the best part of all the Souls franchises to date and kind of melds it into one nice system. You have the hub world, the kind of focal point where you've got a nexus, essentially, from Demon Souls, which I didn't notice how much I missed till they brought it back in this when I played a little bit of Demon Souls way the hell back when, and really enjoyed the concept of these are levels, go do them. And that was present in the Dark Souls games, and I didn't know. Like I said, I didn't realize how much I missed it till it came back in this one. It gives a nice sense of closure and cohesion to it, I guess. But at the same time, the levels are these giant, sprawling, interconnected messes like there are in the Dark Souls games. And it's nice to see that those two concepts are brought together. Again, continue with the Souls franchise. The game is beautiful. The environment is completely believable. It's this weird mix of not quite a horror game, not quite an adventure game, not quite an action game that I'm really digging. Like the whole Vampire Hunter D, Helsing, Van Helsing aesthetic it's got going on is really kind of fun to play with. Like the character looks cool, the enemies look really cool, the city itself is fantastic, and maybe it's because the city feels more lived in and not abandoned or dead like in the other Souls games. I feel the urge to explore. There's doors you can knock on, and people say, go the hell away, or why the hell are you out at night on the hunt? Like, this game has taught me more about the world in the first hour of this game than the Souls games really did in many hours of playing them. And I get part of the allure of those games, which is much more implied. And again, there's not as much story this time, but it's more of a world to experience. Like, you are a hunter. This is kind of a thing hunters do, for better or worse. So, I like it. Some Souls fans might find it tad off-putting. I hope not. This game is really, really, really good. And like I said, it's a good introduction to the Souls franchise as a whole. I'm really enjoying... This is the one I've enjoyed the most to date, and I've always found the Souls games a tad off-putting in those ways. All those nice things said, the game has one giant glaring issue right now, and that's it's got this weird issue with load times. Every time you die, every time you fast, every time you try and do anything that's not the main game, essentially, traveling, whatever, the game has these half-minute, full-minute, 2-minute long loading screens of just the logo and a black background, and yeah, it's not the worst thing, but they go on forever. And it would be one thing if it was just when you were going from location to location, because rendering big, detailed environments, yeah. It's the fact that they pop up whenever you die as well, in keeping with Souls franchise tradition. You're gonna die a lot, and some of those load times really take you out of it because you've forgotten some of the path. Like, I'm not exaggerating. Some of them can last upwards of a minute, and that's really unfortunate. I've heard there's a patch coming or something to fix that issue, and if you're not hell-bound on getting this day one, maybe wait a little while and see if it fixes it. It's not the biggest issue. It's not a game-breaking issue, but God, is it really intrusive to the game itself. It's real unfortunate that's the way it's working, too. It's a really good game, that aside. So, but beyond that, I don't have much to say that's negative, really. The game looks great. Your character gets soaked in blood as you play. It's got the nice mix of the very methodical, cautious, don't bite off more than you can chew, and then chew the hell out of like 5 things at once gameplay the Souls games are known for. I'm really enjoying it. The weapons are cool. The character creation even wasn't terrible. I found it more intuitive and a little more fun to play around with than I've previously found the Souls games franchise. Generally, this is the best Souls game in many ways. It's more accessible. It's gotten rid of some of the more annoying things in my mind. If you're looking for a game to jump into this franchise with, do this. If you're looking for a faster paced version of the Souls games, this is your game, absolutely. And with that being said, yay! Giant loading screen. But yeah, go get it. Maybe wait a couple days for them to fix this, but yeah, go fucking get this game. It's amazing.